Hey, do you want to learn how to screen print t-shirts at home, in your garage, or from wherever location you're at? I'm LaTonna Robertson, the Lady Print Boss. I run a shop from my home garage now, located in Dallas, and Ken and I offer screen printing classes. So today's video, we're going to show you how fast you're able to knock off 100 shirts with a 3-color print job when you are screen printing at home. This job is 3 colors. It's printed on white shirts. Ken is going to print white shirts with red, black, and gray ink. I'm going to be loading today. Normally we would have him print, I would load, and we would have a third person pulling, but we don't have a third person pulling today, so we're not able to get as fast of speeds as we normally can get. But as you will see, I'm going to leave this video in real time, and the video time is about 39 minutes, and we're gonna knock off 100 shirts in those 39 minutes. So I'm just loading the shirts on the press for him as he starts to print each color. And in between me loading shirts, you see I'm at the back, and so I'm actually organizing the shirts that have been printed and getting shirts prepared that need to be printed. And I'm pulling shirts off of the dryer and getting those counted and ready to go into the boxes, so that when we actually finish the whole job, everything is printed, counted, and boxed, and all we have to do is put the invoice in, a couple of flyers, tape up the box, and deliver it. So Ken is now pressing his black ink on the shirt, and he's going around from plate to plate. This is a 6-color, 4-station manual press. This is the Vastex V1000. It has perfect registration. I love the press. I am thinking about upgrading and getting a 6-color, 6-station press. The more stations you have on your press, the faster you can print. And so I would like to upgrade to a 6.6, and the Vastex 2000 HD is also a all heads down press, which means that you could have literally 2 people printing on one press at the same time. So I'm just going to kind of load up the shirts. He's kind of getting in rotation. He's pulling the designs off and running them through the conveyor dryer in the back as I'm loading. Now we're not able to unload the shirts as fast as we normally do because I don't have my 220 dryer here, y'all. I have a small 110 dryer. The chamber is about 36 inches, if that much, maybe about 28 inches. So it's a very small drying chamber. The belt itself is probably about, I'll say, 5 feet. So you can't really load really fast. But Ken is now printing his red ink on the shirt, and he's just going to go around the press 4 times. We're printing this wet on wet. You see my flash there kind of to the side of the shirts, but it's actually not over the shirts. Yeah, it is over the shirts, but it's not actually not, we're actually not flashing. It's not on. There was no need to flash this design. We print this design all the time, and it does touch, but the way that we print it, you just don't get any overlappage or anything like that. So not a big deal with that. He's just going to continue on printing his 2nd color. He's printing black ink, I believe. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, guys. He's actually already on the gray color. So he's on his gray color of ink. As he's printing, we are kind of in sequence with each other, I noticed that, okay, he's getting ready to finish up this round of 4 shirts. And so that means it's going to be about time for me to come in and start loading shirts. And so I flip the press back the other way so that he can unload as I am loading. I'm not the fastest loader, but I'm also not the worst, baby. I am what he has to work with today. Again, we are husband and wife team. And this is what you could do when you're a husband and wife team, or you have, a significant other or somebody, they're helping you. Once you kind of get in sync with each other, then you know, hey, this is how this goes. Everybody has their job to do. And as you see, we're doing it. This is just how we run it. We don't like to work, 8 hours a day. So we try to get in and do our jobs and get out. And so that's what we're doing here. Now, you notice that I did not put a shirt on that 4th plate. And that's because we are getting ready to switch from doing extra large shirts to our medium shirts. And so because I don't want shirts being mixed up in the dryer, I'm gonna, at every interval of us doing different shirts, we're going to stop. So that means actually in this video, he's actually doing more than 100 shirts. Now that I'm doing the voiceover, I can see, because we have 50 small, 50 medium. The largest we sent out this morning, and half of the extra large shirts went out to the client early this morning. We kind of split this order because they needed shirts for a class. And so we got up this morning and started on them and knocked off the first 75 shirts, dropped those off, and then Ken came back to finish these up. And so he's going to go and take them to her. So now we are actually loading up all of our medium shirts. Notice as I load it and I'm checking. I load every shirt in the same place, y'all. As I go in and I load, I'll pull it all the way up, and you'll see me pull it back just a little bit. And there we have it. Now I'm going to go back over to the dryer and just start my process all over again. And Ken's going to start to print. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all enjoy some music for the next 30 minutes or so, but I am going to leave the video in just full video so that you can see how fast it actually takes to print these shirts. And that way you'll know if this is kind of for you. You'll just be able to kind of see the work routine of how this actually goes when you're printing at a home business. I can tell you guys that it's very lucrative. We are using our garage, and this garage that we're in now, I believe this one was like 22 by 18 feet. And we're using the majority of the garage, but only because I have a couple of other printers over on the side. I could really use like one side of the garage as the print shop if I didn't have so much other equipment. So if you're interested in learning how to screen print, I hold screen printing classes in person in Dallas, Texas. We also have, private classes where I come out to you. I do fly anywhere in the United States of America to come and show people how to print, except for Alaska and Hawaii, y'all. I may fly to Hawaii, but Alaska is out of the question for me. Let's go ahead and watch me load up these shirts again, honey.